I love this group, okay? So listen everybody, the little story I wanted to tell you guys tonight is, like I said in my introduction, I am a Jew, thank you, you're welcome, or I apologize, whatever works, okay? But I would tell you guys that I am not that religious, okay? What I would tell you is, as a person, my actual religion is movies and going to the movies. I love going to the movies. It's something I passed on to my kids. I love taking my kids to the movies. Clap your hands, make some noise if you like taking your kids or grandkids to the movies. Okay, all right, a few of you. Now listen, it is expensive, okay? You have to take out a reverse mortgage and get a home equity loan to take a family of four to the movies nowadays. I understand this inflation, but I think it makes magical memories, okay, everybody? But when you go to the movies, everybody, especially with your kids, you always expect the trailers before the movie to match the movie you're there to see, right, sir? When I go see a Marvel movie, I expect to see a trailer for another superhero movie. When I go see a Disney movie, Mammy, I expect to see a trailer for another animated movie or a fucking princess movie or some shit, right? But then last summer, everybody, I took my two kids to go see the Super Mario Brothers movie, right? Wonderful animated family movie to take your kids to, right? And the first trailer they played before the movie was perfect. It was for Inside Out 2, right? Perfect trailer to play before the Mario movie, right? But then everybody, and this is my concern, okay? Because the second trailer that day, though, was for a new movie starring Jane Fonda, not animated, called The Book Club 2, which is essentially a movie about Jane Fonda in her 80s with a bunch of her other girlfriends in their 80s, like Diane Keaton, going to Italy to get railed, okay? That's the entire plot of the movie, it seems, is Jane Fonda and these ladies in their 80s going to Italy to fuck, okay? And I'm freaking out, right? And I'm thinking to myself, why is this Jane Fonda fuck trailer playing before the Mario movie, right? What's going on here, okay? And then halfway through the trailer, ladies, Andy Garcia shows up with his old ass and his ancient wang, right? He's in a bathrobe with his chest hair all popping out like pop, 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 after having just clearly railed Diane Keaton and her 80-year-old Garden of Eden, okay, ladies? Diane's wearing a turtleneck in the summer, shit's going off the rails, but not Jane and Diane, Pappy. They're on the rails, okay, Pappy? And I'm freaking out, right? And I'm thinking to myself, who approved this, Hollywood? Why are they doing this to me? Are they trying to relate to the grandparents who had to take their grandkids to see this Mario movie? Because if they are, this is not the way to do it. This is not the move, Hollywood. Because me and my young children and these other families are not interested in your geriatric fuckfest film, okay? But then, everybody, the Jane Fonda fuck trailer finally ends. I think I'm in the clear, and I think we're going to return to our regularly scheduled trailer programming, right? But then, everybody, and this is absolutely true, the very next trailer was for yet another Jane Fonda on the prowl for cock movie called 80 for Brady. Have you heard of this one? Yes. And the entire plot of this movie is Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin on a mission to get double-teamed and gronked by Tom Brady. And Gronk, that's the entire plot of the movie, is trying to get fucked by Tom Brady, right? So now I'm really freaking out, okay? And then halfway through this dick hunt of a trailer, my daughter turns to me and she's like, what are all these nanas doing? And then my son is all like, is this what Nana does when she's not with us? And I'm all like, I don't know. I never thought to ask Nana that when she said she's going to her book club, is it code for getting fucking railed like Jane fucking Fonda, okay, sir? I never thought when my kid's Nana said she was going to her book club, she was out here in these streets collecting cocks like Pokemon, you know? Gotta grab them all, gotta collect them all, and by them all, sir, I mean all them cocks for your Nana, okay? And also, riddle me this, Hollywood. Explain this to me. Jane Fonda still likes to fuck this much in her 80s? Really? What was her hip replacement made out of? Vibranium? What is this, science fucking fiction now? She's got a fucking robo-cervix and gets Wi-Fi and 5G with her fucking AI-generated Snatch or fucking Snatch GPT? God damn it, Hollywood, you pieces of shit! No, you give it up for me, one clever back there. Thank you. Give it up for me. That's right. And it's like, fuck it. right, sir? Why stop there, movie theaters, right? Why stop with the Jane Fonda fuck trailers, you know? Why don't you play the trailer for 50 Shades of Grey? Or Eyes Wide Shut, you fucking perverts, you know? Or better yet, other sir over here, Pappy, why don't we take it up another notch, right? Why don't we play some horror movie trailers while my daughter's in the room as well, right? Why don't we play the trailer for Smile 2? Or that movie Megan about that dancing robot fuck doll, you know? It's like all I wanted to do, everybody, was take my kids to the movies, buy them some $10 Sour Patch Kids, and watch a cartoon. But no! Now, on the drive home, I gotta explain to my daughter what the fuck vaginal rejuvenation means? Are you kidding me, Hollywood? Now, Manny, if you don't know what vaginal rejuvenation is, that is when a Jewish plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills takes your Land Rover and turns it into a Ford Focus, or a Mini Cooper, or a Fiat or some shit, you know? Watertight like a frog's ass. Think about it, Mammy, you might need one, okay? But you, miss, over here, when I look at you, you look too young to need a vaginal rejuvenation right now at this part of your life, unless you were to have some kind of vagina accident, some kind of vajaxident that would require it, okay? And listen, miss, there's a lot of ways that you can have a vajaxident, right? You get pile drive too hard on your anniversary, or you land on the seat wrong in spin class, some kind of spin class vajaxident. There's 100 fucking ways I could come up with right now for you and your vagina to have a vajaxident, okay? But listen, I don't want that for you, miss. I don't want you and your vagina to have a vajaxident. When I look at you right now, miss, at this part of your life, I'm sure you have a very nice vagina, you know? I'm sure at this stage of your life, your vagina is more like a mid-sized sedan, you know? It's warm, it's comfortable, it's practical, it's reliable, right, sir? It gets you from point A to point B, and sure, she's got a lot of miles on her, but she still runs great, you know? Thank you. So like I said, miss, I don't think you need a vaginal rejuvenation right now. You're in the Hyundai Elantra vagina stage of your life, you know? But one day you might need a vaginal rejuvenation, and when that day comes, miss, I want you to really think about it, because remember, nobody wants a lukewarm pocket. Everybody wants a hot pocket, okay, miss, okay? But back to the point, Pappy. Back to the point of what I was saying earlier about these movie theaters. I'm sorry, this lady over here wanted to talk to me about her vagina for 2 whole minutes, you know? She accidentally distracted me, okay? Not everything's about you and your vagina, Claire, okay? But back to the point, sir, about what I was saying about these movie theaters and these Crypt Keeper slut trailers they're playing before my kid's movie, you know? It's like, this is America, right, sir? This is America. I'm a homeowner, I'm a taxpayer, for what? So they can build this fucking smut palace down the street from my house in a school zone? Thank you. No, you give it up for me. I'm crying, thank you. So in closing, everybody, listen, there's only 1 more minute. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding. In closing, everybody, think about it, though. I took my 2 kids there to go see a Super Mario Brothers movie. I went there to see Mario and Luigi travel through actual pipes, not to see Diane Keaton's 80-year-old turtleneck wearing pipes getting cleaned by Andy Garcia and his ancient fucking Wang. So read the fucking room, Hollywood, because now, as a parent, I started to worry, what kind of Super Mario Brothers movie are we even going to see here today, right? What's going to happen? Is Mario and Luigi going to Eiffel Tower Princess Peach while Toadstool jacks off in the corner and films it on his phone? And then Donkey Kong's going to start an OnlyFans for it? But then when Mario does the money shot, it's all like, woohoo, woohoo, it's a me, a Mario, woohoo, woohoo. But then Luigi, he can't keep it up, so he eats one of those stars and it's all like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your Papa Rus Gutin. That was your opening set of comedy.